Hello. Today, I was feeling kind of just bored out of my mind. Really just wanting to do anything. So I figured, fuck it, why not? We'll live stream. We'll walk all the way down to Junkuzi Park because the lights are going to be on. We're basically just going to retrack our steps, go back to downtown Brampton, and take a look at the pretty lights. And hopefully, oh wow, all that light in the camera looks like I got astigmata or whatever the fuck it's called. Yeah. So, really, I don't know. I've just been bored a lot recently because my job is entirely dependent on whether or not there's snow to shovel. And since there hasn't been much going on recently, I kind of just been lazing about, playing video games, maybe like getting drunk or high on the side, like just fucking whatever, man. It's the depressing months, so gotta add fuel to that fire, gotta add gasoline to the bonfire of depression, just make it 10 times better or worse. But yeah, I've been playing a lot of Breath of the Wild recently, replaying that. I think this is like my third or fourth playthrough. And first of all, who's the fucking maniac that decided that 900 Korok seeds is a good number? You know, not 500, not 100, just 900 scattered across the world. And I feel bad for any of the bastards that's got to speed run that shit 100%. You get 900. Well, it's going to take you 24 hours. Of course, and then you have like 120 shrines, which is nice, actually. You know, the shrines are probably the best part of that game, other than the vistas and the beautiful landscapes that you can just stare at for hours. I remember one time when I was playing the game late at night, and I was climbing a mountain, and I turn around and I look at like the sunrise or like the sunset, and it was just so beautiful that I actually shed a tear. You know, not many games, not many pieces of media actually can make me shed a tear. There's only been like maybe 3 video games that have made me cry, right? That's the ending of Red Dead Redemption 2 with Arthur. We got the good high honor ending. Breath of the Wild, like I just mentioned, and Metal Gear Solid 4, where Snake is crawling through a microwave. That shit had me crying. So I was like, you got this thing, like pushing the button, or like it was sad music, everyone's dying around him, he's dying. Honestly, great. Holy shit. And that's the only 3 pieces of media to make me cry. Everything else is bitch made, alright? Nothing else makes me cry. Because I ain't a loser, alright? I have no emotions. Like a true man. So, but, you know, Breath of the Wild is fun, but I feel like at a certain point, you just want to do that in real life. Like, I don't want to go anywhere and climb anything, but look at where I live. I live in fucking City 17, or whatever it's called in Half-Life 2. I live in the fucking, like, dystopia zone. Like, I get it. Canada is just, like, one of those okay countries. Nothing special about it, other than the landscapes. Like, we have some of the most beautiful landscapes on planet Earth. But most of the people are concentrated in, like, this hive city known as the Greater Toronto Area. And, yeah, don't be a bug man. Don't live in the city like a bug person. All these fucking lights make the camera go weird. It's like my camera's drunk. But yeah, it's just gonna be a short stream. I just want to show off the pretty lights that are downtown. Not this area. This area is like I don't even know why I'm streaming anything. I look like Look like I'm walking down fucking Detroit Avenue. Like RoboCop's gonna pop up any second now. By the way, I still don't know the laws on like public streaming, because I know in like certain, I don't know, states, and this is the U.S. really, there's like a two-party consent, whatever laws, which is so stupid, right? Like if you're in the public street, you're being recorded, all right? Whether or not it's the government or some private property with their security installations, you're being recorded, and there's not much anyone can do to stop that. So I don't know why I, as an individual, cannot have my rights to just record as I please down the street. It's good business. It's good advertising, right? I advertise the wonderful city of Brampton, and who knows, maybe some tourism is born of it. Hey, what's up, Nicholas Boisvert, water green in French, if I'm correct. This is Queen Street in Kennedy, a popular junction. I almost got hit by a car twice on this fucking street. Hello, Julie Wagner. Oh yeah, remember about the advanced light. Do not walk unless you got that light. Everyone's doing good. Everyone's doing good. Good to hear. Okay, if I get hit on camera, just go. All right. Do not kill me. All right, thank you. Now, you gotta look the drivers dead in the eye. You gotta look them in the eye and let them know, hey, there's a human being walking across here. If you slaughter me, I will sue you for every cent, every penny. I mean, I don't have money to sue, but I'm pretty sure some lawyer will take it. Clean my camera lens. I think, honestly, the glare... Is that better? Or maybe my... Is that better? Time is cold. All right, there we go. Yeah, no, I also got like a new data plan, so if like the bit rate or if everything's pixelated, then that might also be a problem, because I'm not a professional, okay? I don't got that mobile internet. I only got that data. You know, the streamers with their setup, they got like 2 extra phones. No, I'm just a phone and an earbud and a man with a dream. So you keep on walking from place to place. Oh, it is better. Okay. All right. Wow. So I was just like having the fucking Blight Town filter over my camera. That's good to know. Yeah, there was a lot of light. No, this is Brampton, Ontario. Vancouver, BC is not as depressing as this. This is like the Twilight Realm from Zelda. Goodbye. Hey, Alberta. I'd love to go to Alberta. Alberta, BC. I want to experience all the provinces, especially Quebec, because Quebec has some of the nicest architecture that Canada has to offer, if I'm being honest. This is Canada, and, you know, as much as people like to rag on Canada because we got a shit-ass government, this place ain't that bad, actually. The economic zone of Canada has a bright future ahead of it. Newfoundland. See, Newfoundland is one of those places where you see a lot of people coming from that place, but how many people actually live there to live there? It sounds like it's just a very peaceful, you know, farm type, fish type country. But in terms of any interesting news, you don't really hear much coming out of Newfoundland. Same with PEI, New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, however. Now, Nova Scotia, I hear, is actually one of the better places to live in Canada. Like, look at this. Like, people just fucking... Like, I swear to God, you know, as safe as our country is, the most dangerous thing you can do is drive, because of the amount of assholes on the road. And Nova Scotia, that's where the Trailer Park Boys is set. That's the most significant cultural impact New Scotland had. Yeah, that's what Nova Scotia means. You know, a little history lesson there. But PEI, apparently, Saskatoon, no, I have not been out of Ontario. The moment, like, I've been out of the country, right? I've been to, like, Pennsylvania, Tennessee, Texas, California. I've been to, like, multiple states, but I've not been out of the province, all right? I've been Ontario bound ever since I was born. I briefly crossed into, you played extras. That's true. I used to be a background actor too. But hey, being on the Trailer Park Boys, now that's awesome. That's the hospital I was born at, over there. Saskatoon, I completely forgot that Saskatoon even existed, if I'm being honest. Like, I can name all the provinces, right? BC, Alberta, Manitoba, Saskatchewan, Yukon, Northwest Territories, Nunavut, Ontario, Quebec, Prince Edward Island, Newfoundland, and Labrador, right? People forget about that Labrador. They say Prince Edward Island, Nova Scotia, and for some reason I feel like I'm missing one, but I think I got them all. But this, it's just walking and talking. The stream is literally just me walking down the street. We're gonna go to downtown Brampton. We're gonna look at the pretty lights, because every time it's Christmas season, they spruce up the downtown center, put lights around it all, the pretty ice rink that's in Jacuzzi Park. So we're just gonna check that out, right? And I'm just gonna say a few words of what's on my mind, right? This is more like an outlet for me just to get crap out of my mouth, because not only is it a winter season depressing, but I don't have any friends in the city. All my friends live in Hamilton. All my friends live in like a completely different city. So if I wanted to visit them, it's like a 2.5 hour bus trip, and then I probably have to like stay over there. But my work is on call, so like I'm completely fucked. How long is it? So from my house all the way to downtown, this is like maybe 25 minute walk. It's not bad, right? It's actually pretty good. I like walking, all right? Yes, I have a driver's license. Don't have a car. That's what we're working towards. Hey, England! Alright, mate, what's going on? We got ourselves a fucking Englishman. Fucking love England. I mean, big ups to the UK, but you guys are in a tough spot. Worse than Canada. Way worse than Canada. Canada is actually, you know, like a refuge. I love Canada compared to the fucking England, but hey, you guys have been through worse. You know, the Black Plague. You guys have been through worse. I think the main thing I like about Brampton is that most of these places are open 24/7. That Dairy Queen, you want ice cream? You want ice cream right now? 24/7, or at least around that time. And like KFC, Pizza Hut, and just all the gluttony you want, we got it on call 24/7, baby. That's the good part about living in a city. The bad part is everything else. My favorite Canadian food. Well, if we're talking about food that was made by Canadians, you cannot beat poutine, okay? Poutine is a fucking gift from God, okay? You got the cheese on the fries, and it's a special type of cheese. Oh, it's so good, okay? So good. Get yourself poutine, and better yet, you know, with all the Arab food places we have, there's shawarma poutine. Even fucking better. Even better. Yeah, but like, what else counts as Canadian food? Like, what was invented by Canadians? Like, the Nanaimo bar was invented in BC. Oh, and here's like the cool drainage tunnel that I like to go down there. But actually, it looks like someone did walk down there. Maybe we'll go down there on our way back. They got the Nymel bars, which are immaculate, but otherwise, the only thing Canadians are known for is hockey, inventing basketball, free healthcare, being nice, which isn't true. Everyone's a fucking prick. And I think that's just because the way that demographics has changed. But no one is that nice, Canadian anymore. And inventing poutine. That's like the 5 things. Yeah, you got to protect the Shire, all right, from the hordes of Mordor. Now, J.R.R. Tolkien, he warned about this. You know, he wrote about this. Quasimodo predicted this. Nostradamus. So now we're heading up to downtown area, and apparently Donairs. Is Donair a Canadian invention, or is that like Turkish? I thought that was Turkish, or like something Middle Eastern. Because Donair kebab, that sounds like a Middle Eastern invention, right? Yeah, it's like 5 o'clock, and the sun is already down. 5 o'clock, and you get to experience the Twilight Realm, which is honestly kind of beautiful. Oh, did it? It originated in Halifax. I did not know that. See, I'm learning something from my chat. What is a donate? I'm not going to look it up right now, but maybe I should try myself some when I'm not fucking broke. That's another thing. I have like a compulsive spending disorder, so I'm like broke most of the time. So, you know, maybe I'll do a mukbang stream and get myself some Canadian cuisine, right? We're gonna try it all. The poutine, the Donairs, the Nymel bar, and whatever else we invented. Massachusetts. Now, I've never been to Boston, but I have passed through there. Like, to me, if you're gonna be in a place, you have to actually like walk around it. If you're just driving through it, then you pass through it. But Massachusetts, pretty okay place, pretty nice. Because it is New England, essentially. Well, I mean, it's not New England state, but that whole 13 colonies on the East Coast, that's New England. Now I'm gonna pass under the bridge. Yeah, I bet. I mean, there's a lot of places that, like for me, I like samosas a lot. Samosas are in the top 5 foods, but some places just make them straight up garbage. So, same thing for Donairs, I guess. I gotta get myself a reputable Donair donor. Canada has, like, okay, to me, like, this might sound a bit controversial, but the Holy Land, right? Israel, Palestine, what kind of fucking Holy Land is that? Rock, desert, grass? Nah, North America is the Holy Land, all right? Say what you want about Mormonism, but, well, what's his name? Ian Smith or something? He had it right, all right? America's the Holy Land. It has such beautiful, arable landscapes, and just, like, that land was blessed. Canada is a blessed land. And that's the place where, like, mankind should really focus on building, like, the ultimate society. Because it's gorgeous. So here we are, officially in the downtown area. Okay. As you can already see, right? We got. Can we get a wave of Canadian flags in the chat, boys and girls? You know, for the best country on the planet. Well, I mean, second best, because we have a long ways to go before we are the best. Let's be honest, okay? Patriotism is acknowledging that your country could always be better. Got a university down here. Pretty sure it's a real Algoma. I've worked at like Algoma orchards before. Beautiful place. Vast swaths of apple trees. Yeah, let's go. Canada, 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 Canada. Got ourselves More of these. I tell you, if I was the mayor or even the prime minister, I would set up like apple trees. I say that I'll say this every stream. Apple trees, peach trees, pear trees at every park, at every city center. Okay, we got to have ourselves fruit trees. Like, I get it, you guys produce oxygen, that's great, but do you produce fruits? That's the main question. Toronto, no, this is Brampton, which is part of the greater Toronto area. And it smells better too. Contrary to popular belief, this city actually smells better than Toronto. Toronto half the time smells like open sewage. But Brampton, this place right here, glorious. You might smell like exhaust or like something out of a pipe, but otherwise, yeah, you're gonna do fine. And this is like the little city center. Actually, these stars weren't here last time. So normally in the summer and spring, there's like chairs here you could sit, and that is the Rose Theater over there. Like the Rose, ooh, and got that, head up the Rose Theater. Oh, it looks like they're recording something actually. All right, well, let's not disturb them. Subway. Apparently there's like big changes that are supposed to be coming to this place. Like they plan on really revitalizing and innovating. Like they literally have a thing called the Brampton Innovation District, because they have the old architecture from like the 1860s and whatnot. And that's what I like about the city, is that we actually protect a lot of our old architecture and we make it like historical buildings where you'll find like certain buildings that are, it's like a psychiatrist or like a massage therapist or something like that. And essentially the reason why it's like that is because, hey, this used to be some old person's house in the 1890s, but the architecture is beautiful, so why not keep it and rent it out? It keeps the character of the city without making horrid examples of architecture like the Scotiabank. Like, what the fuck is this? Who made this? Right? Who commissioned the concrete box? Got a pita pit. Almost makes me hungry. Almost. Like, old architecture, it has something going for it. You know why? Because those people actually gave a shit about their society. And I always say this. Architecture is the outwards manifestation of the inwards spiritual wellness of a civilization. If your society is sick in the head, sick in the soul, then you're going to have absolute garbage architecture, and that's what you get. Although I guess these places are nice. This city hall was built not too long ago, so here we are, heading up Jacuzzi Park. Looks like they're doing renovations on the church. Ooh, look at that big tree. Big tree. I see 1885, St. Paul's United Church. They keep this one safe. So even if it does default on their mortgage or whatever the fuck, they're gonna keep it up because it's historical. It'd be turned into a bingo center, which would be sacrilegious. See, this is what I mean. Like, this is an old house, and it's now a psychologist center. Got a church. Was it Baptist? Something like that. That's the art gallery, which we can't go in, but it's beautiful. Maybe we can get a closer look. I'm just gonna cross the street. That's actually the old courthouse, apparently. Allegedly. Alright, don't get slaughtered. Don't get ran over. Don't get ran through. And here we are, Gage Park. Not Jacuzzi, Gage Park. I keep on getting the names mixed. I live in the city. Yeah, see, old churches, like even if you're not religious, it still brings some revitalization to the soul because, ooh, look at this. I love Gage Park. In the wintertime, this walkway turns into a skating rink. And if I was skilled at all, I would be skating and streaming at the same time. Skates are expensive. Like you get a little snowman with a picture frame in it. Got the moose. This is great. If your city doesn't do this, then your city is filled with a bunch of charlatans and heathens and just straight up embezzling your money. Every city should do this. Wrap some lights around, light up the city with snowflakes, get people in the season. I wish I could walk over to that little gazebo over there, but I'd probably slip on the ice. It actually would be really funny, but I'd slip on the ice. Oh, snow blocks and shit. Okay, well, we're walking towards the dark. This is not what we want. Apparently this trail's not maintained, that's fine. I'm actually gonna slip. I mean, I could skate in my bowler shoes, right? I could just like slide along that like I'm Link in the Ice Temple. Got bears too. We'll walk on the outside. Yeah, walk like a penguin. Have your arms out and just like waddle, waddle, waddle. That'd be annoying to look at it from the camera perspective. Got a beautiful house on the hill. I believe this is like another exhibit kind of house. Very beautiful. I've never been inside though. Exterior's fantastic.
Yeah, but guess what? We're not.
Thank God. Why does it feel so scary? I can go higher.
I would love just to. Should I do it? Should I just walk on the ice without my skates? No. I don't. No. Probably like fall on my ass so fast, and then crack my camera, and then have like 0 viewers for the rest of my life. But it's a beautiful trail, beautiful roundabout. Hey, that's Canadian culture. Just saying the word "a" at the end. Our vernacular is the culture. Red, bright red. And if you want, you could sit your cold ass on the bench. Oh, they got the city hall and lights. So now this would be a perfect place just to sit down with a girl at your side, or a boy, depending on your specifications, and just enjoy the lights, enjoy each other's companies. No shoes on the ice, can't stop me. Very peaceful. So this is what my tax dollars should be going towards, is lighting up the city. Let's keep moving. We don't want to stay in one spot too long. So we're gonna go towards the city hall proper, the city hall itself, with the monument and the lights and all that, just to ensure. All right, hold on. Let's sprint across. Let's not die. So what I like about the city hall here is like how many entrances there are. In the spring and summer, there's a water fountain, which is great, but it doesn't work here in the winter, obviously, for obvious reasons. Some of these restaurants might be good. Never tried them, but it looks like there's a lot of people in it, so it's bound to be worthy of someone's service. Normally this statue is like rotating. Oh, they got like flowers on there. Some sort of memorial. See, the rest of the city it's all car centric. All right, it's all roads. It's all just a giant network of roads. But the downtown area is probably one of the nicer downtown areas you'll ever find in a Canadian city. And it's quaint, it's small, but it's appropriate for the size of our city. Our city is just a crossroads to get to Mississauga or other more important places, but Brampton stays winning. Got like a snow field. Massive tree. Which reminds me, I haven't even set up my Christmas tree yet. Well, it's not even the 20th, so normally you don't do it till much later. Some people have their trees set up like right away, as soon as December or as soon as November hits. Actually, if we're being honest, but and most places don't do it before the final week of December, of Lent. Honestly, I just wanted a little live stream to record the downtown area, show it off, and yeah. Honestly, I think maybe I overstated it, but it is very pretty. It is very pretty for what they did and where they did it. Like, look at those bulbs. Look at those balls of gold. Sometimes there's a giant bear statue in the front of the city hall, but it's not there. Let's climb up here. Between the three flags, we could get a nice view. Exactly. Set up your tree after Remembrance Day. Set it up at the point where it's appropriate. I think some people have just completely lost the plot, and they lost all respect for what a holiday is and what it represents. Some people just take it as a day off and not realize that there is about 2 millennia of history behind the entire reason why you have a holiday in the first place. And I always say that people's understanding of history is 100 years at best, when really it's more like 5 seconds. Whatever they were told recently on Twitter. But yeah, people are vastly ignorant of the entire reason why these holidays exist. And it's kind of sad, because they either see it as like some consumerist ploy, right? Or they are like religious, but the significance of it is completely lost on them, and they treat it as just, it's just another day off, just another festivity, right? Then again, I mean, I'm German, and Remembrance Day, so okay, we call it Remembrance Day in Canada, but in other places it's like Veterans Day, right? Because it's all the wars. Remembrance Day is specifically for the Great War, World War I, 11/11/11, when the Treaty of Versailles was signed, and all that wonderful nonsense. But I'm German, so like, I get it. Remember your soldiers. But for Germans, that shit's supposed to be Jubilee. What's calling me? Some dumbass was calling me. Be sure not to get ran over when you're crossing the street. I always love it when buildings do this. When they have like a crosswalk that like goes between two different buildings. That's cool as hell. Dude, whoever plays music in public like that, let's go. Absolute losers. The UPS store. Pizza and more. This place is aggressively okay. Their ice cream shakes, fucking fantastic. But the poutine that they make, no, don't try it. That shit wasn't cooked. All right, I was eating potatoes, not fries. That's how you know the difference. But yeah, I'd go in there for their Oreo shakes or whatever they make. But otherwise, everything else is bottom of the barrel. This burger taco place is great. See, it's open 24 hours. Like most things, it's open 24 hours. Now this is the way down to the GO station. Nothing really special there, but that is how I get to Hamilton. I'll just take a train down to Brampton, which is a completely different place. Here we got the Sierra Madre, the fucking apartment complex, but to me, it reminds me of the Sierra Madre from New Vegas. You can get a better viewpoint of it. Back up a bit. It's like an evil tower. Looks better in the day. But I think that's one of the newer buildings built in the whole. Hey, we are revamping Brampton. Look at this. Transforming downtown Brampton. Progress in motion. Hell yeah. That's why I pay a lot of tax dollars. Not just so that my leaders and federal and provincial parliament can money launder under the scheme of foreign aid, but so that we can also revamp the downtown area. Which, I'd gladly give my tax dollars for that over any of the other inane bullshit that our politicians are doing. But I'd rather not have to pay all that income tax to begin with. That's just me. Listen, I'm not one of those, taxation is theft kind of people. Like, I understand the importance of taxes, okay? I understand that that's the rent you pay for living in a civilized society. But sometimes your landlord can be a bit of an asshole, especially when I'm not the one who picked him, all right? Half of the other country picked this asshole and I just have to suffer with the consequences. But then again, maybe that's just, brokey speak. You're just mad because bad. Mad because you can't earn $1. Mad because you can't keep it. Okay, we're gonna cross through the GO station, the train area, walk down, and then circle on back home. And that should wrap it up for this stream. Like I said, it's just a real short stream. Just to show downtown Brampton, just to show the lights and the beauty that this forsaken city has. Because really, we get a bad rap, and we deserve it, because drivers are fucking terrible, and, well, I mean, come on. You don't call your place Browntown as a joke, okay? You get your names because you deserve your names. Stereotypes are earned, okay? Really. This place, terrible. Terrible motor deaths, terrible car thefts. But otherwise, not that bad. It's a peace-loving city. Everyone just wants to go about, do their own thing.
Look at all these fucking idiots.
Holy shit, that's a lot of people. I don't know if we can walk through. Might as well just go around, actually. I wouldn't want to record a bunch of people without their knowledge. I mean, fuck it, you're in public, right? But at the same time, I have at least a tiny bit more respect than other streamers, okay? Some streamers are gonna be like, fuck it, I'll record your license plate, which I think I might have accidentally done. But see, at that point, for me, it's an accident. For others, it's just deliberate maliciousness. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna watch some Christmas movies. I'm gonna get drunk off eggnog, the real stuff, okay, with the alcohol in it. By the way, there's this Wayne Gretzky alcohol company, make wines and stuff, but there's this salted caramel whiskey. That shit is so good. It's. I almost finished the entire bottle in one night. Now I have maybe half a cup left. And man, that shit's so good. You wish it would last longer. I smell weed. Very powerful scent. I know there's a good cigar shop down there. Or is it over here? Remembering things differently. Go around the swarm of people. Go through the side of the shady back alley where you're almost certain there's fucking Dark Souls boss waiting for you around this corner. Right? This is the boss run. Skyline's not bad. Just the fucking lights, I have astigmata. That's the second time I made this joke. I'm running out of ideas. Oh no. But yeah, it's just gonna be a real simple city and nothing special about it. People don't really come here to do anything other than work. I don't know. When people move to New York or LA, they're usually there to be somebody. right? That's the myth that a lot of people buy into, is that I'm gonna go to New York and LA and make it big in this industry or that or whatever, and I'm gonna be somebody. Like, okay, if you're an artist type, why not just focus? Like, everything's online, everything's digital. Having to live in Bugman City like New York or LA, you're just piling yourself on with more stress and more debt than what any human being needs. It's actually kind of fucking ridiculous that people in the first place even do that. Because I don't understand the appeal of big cities. Okay? They're filled with miserable people who are oftentimes just miserable because they live in the city, not because they're terrible people, but it's because it's like the environment. I guess it is because of the people, but the environment itself is loud, obnoxious, smelly, hazy. And there's always like this, like everyone's gotta be somewhere, do something, and the stress of having to pay for this, pay for your bills, pay for your fucking food in a city that already charges you 3, 5, 6, 7, 8 times as much for no reason other than, yeah, this is a big city, boyo. It's ridiculous. I gotta pay twice, 3 times as much for some shit just because I live in a city. Well, that's not true. That's not entirely true. In fact, prices aren't the worst part about it. It's just the people. It's purely just the people. If I could curate and make my own city, like I plan on doing, and do that with people I actually, fucking like, then I'd say, yes, this is a city worth living in. But until then, all the major population centers in the West have been completely overrun with like the most obnoxious criminal people that make living in these places like a veritable hell. Obviously, I'm exaggerating because like I said earlier, Brampton's nice, it's chill, it's peaceful, everyone's just going about doing their own thing. But you look at everyone around here, they look like they have like permanent resting bitch face, and that's because they live in fucking Brampton. They live in a city that is just aggressively okay. Everyone's a shitty driver, smells are awful, architecture is soulless, and there's just endless lines of cars and street and roads, and it feels like you're in a Gary's Mod map. And like, that's my biggest problem with Canada in general, is that there wasn't really any master plan in building a lot of these places. It's, build it as we go. Like, take for example Markham. Markham as a city is, well, one, same problems with terrible fucking drivers, but this time it's I guess a prettier city. But you look like you copy and pasted a couple buildings right next to each other. Like, that one's cloned, and I guess it works. It looks nice, architecture's nice, but it's just another unremarkable city that's built so hectically, like a lot of North American cities. Go to, like, I guess Europe or Asia, and a lot of these cities, they do have like a hectic style, but they do have some sort of urban planning that funnels it towards a more sensical urban planning compared to a lot of North American. Like, take for example Hamilton. I know I'm going off on a massive fucking tangent, but Hamilton has all these one-way streets, all these narrow roads, and all this bullshit, and it really makes you wonder, have we not updated this since the 1850s? Why does it feel like I'm driving in a fucking video game? Like not a good one either, right? I'm not playing GTA. I'm playing fucking Grab That Auto 5. Okay, I'm playing like mouse cart racing. That's what I'm playing when I'm in Hamilton. I guess in Brampton you're playing Frogger if you're a pedestrian. But my point still stands that our urban planning could use a revamp. But then again, our country's only 151 years old, like 152. And, Just give it 50 more years, 100 more years. We'll be better. We'll be the strongest country on the planet. Give us nuclear weapons. Give us a way to colonize the frigid, frozen north. Fuck it. Canada will be the first to have a colony on the moon. All right? Never mind landing on the moon. What about a colony on the moon? That's the real mark of achievement. Fuck you, Buzz Aldrin. I'm joking. We love our Operation Paperclip fellows. All right? We love them all. We love the Nazi scientists. I mean, NASA scientists. And that's the, so yeah, this is a genius idea because it's going to fucking flood if you don't have one of these. Now that's good. That's good urban planning. So I think that just about wraps up the stream for today. Like I said, just a small, tiny, not even an hour long stream. I just wanted to show off the downtown, spur of the moment thing, get it out of the house. Been playing video games for far too long. Maybe tomorrow I'll do a different stream. I actually don't know where to fucking go because the city is just endless lines of concrete boxes and just straight up boredom. And I have a job, so I can't just abandon responsibilities and walk to Toronto like I want to do right now. I need to wait for the off season or something like that and prepare for the long trek. But right now, I think that just about does it. Thank you everyone who tuned in and commented and stuck around through my nonsense. It's been a blast, and I'll see you when I see you. Goodbye.